Let's continue with questions 26 to 65 from the 2025 PSLE English Paper 2. These items cover three key components: close passages, editing tasks, and synthesis exercises. Questions 26 to 35 test your use of function words. You have 5 minutes to complete this section. Let's begin. Okay, time's up. The answer to question 26 is E, every. The determiner every is used before a singular noun, continent. Question 7. The answer is A, and. The conjunction and simply joins the two descriptive clauses. 28. The answer is C, as. Strong flyers introduces a reason clause explaining how they cover long distances. 9. The answer is Q, which. The relative pronoun which introduces the clause but describes the balls. Question 30. The answer is. The verb is links the subject, one of the interesting facts, to the noun clause that most of them prefer. 31. The answer is N, 2. Prefer A to B is the fixed idiom for stating a preference between two things. Question 32. The answer is P, upon. Feed upon is a more formal alternative to feed on. Question 33. The answer is M, through. The preposition through shows movement across or inside the digestive system. Question 34. The answer is G, in. Keep something in check is a fixed phrase meaning to control something. Question 35. The answer is L, thereby. The adverb thereby is a formal connector, meaning by that means. Okay. Now let's move on to the next section. The next 10 questions. These questions test your ability to identify spelling and grammar errors. You have 5 minutes to complete this section. Okay, time's up. Question 36. Distraction is the correctly spelled word, something that takes attention away from training. Questions 37 and 38. Surpassing is the correctly spelled word, meaning to exceed or do better than before. Question 38. After plan to, the base form of the verb is required, not the past tense. Plan to intensify. Question 39. Idealistic means unrealistically optimistic, not ideal, but idealistic. Question 40. Wasting. The opening participle phrase needs the ing form to match the rest of the sentence. Question 41. The correct preposition is into. You get into a position, not at. Question 42. The past participle placed is needed to describe where her fingertips were positioned. 43. Exerting is the correctly spelled word, meaning to apply effort or force. Question 44. Taut is the correctly spelled word, meaning tight or strained. Question 45. Hasty is the correctly spelled word, meaning rushed or done too quickly. Okay, let's move on to the next section, open close. This is the most challenging part of the paper. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. Okay, time's up. Question 6. The answer is doubt. Without any doubt means certainly. 47. The answer is alone. Alone contrasts directly with the following phrase, or with family and friends. Question 48. The answer is traced. Trace back to is the fixed phrase used for tracing something to its origins. Question 49. The answer is search. In search of is a fixed phrase meaning looking for something. Questions 50 and 51. Without a job describes immigrants who had no job when they arrived. Earn a living is the fixed phrase for earning money to support oneself. Question 52. The answer is business. Start a business is a collocation. Question 53. The fixed expression up to indicates a time range ending around then. Question 54. The answer is using. Using describes the method. Question 55. The answer is poor. Poor describes substandard, inadequate safety and hygiene conditions. Question 56. The answer is nor. Nor continues the negative statement from the earlier sentence. And you can also you have also seen the answer to question 57. Dispose of is a fixed phrase meaning to get rid of something. Question 58. The answer is risk. Risk describes the increased likelihood of food poisoning occurring. Risk is also the standard word in health and safety contexts. 59. The answer is provide. Provide with is a grammatical collocation. Question 60. The answer is craving. Craving is a strong desire. Have a craving for is a lexical collocation. Okay, let's move on to the last section. This part contains 5 sentences. You have 10 seconds, okay, to complete each sentence. Let me see, 10 seconds. Okay, let's begin. Okay, question 61 is everyone was amazed when Rahim won the race. The prepositional phrase to everyone's amazement is changed to everyone was amazed. Okay, next question. Question 62. Okay, the end. Sarah was reminded by her mother to wash her hands before eating. Direct speech is converted into reported speech. Reminded her becomes was reminded. The possessive pronoun your is also changed to her. Okay, next question. Question 63. Okay, is the salesgirl replaced the vase because of Nisa's complaint that it had a crack. The two sentences are combined using because of to show cause, while keeping the original meaning intact. The verb complained is changed to the noun complaint. Now question 64. Okay, is a minimum period of 10 days is required to complete the project. Requires the active voice is restructured into the passive voice is required, keeping the same meaning about time needed. All right, last question, question 65. Okay, the end. Except for me, all the students have received the news. Except for 4 is used to show exclusion, restructuring I am not one of them into an opening exception phrase. Every student has is also changed to all the students have. Pay attention to the verb form changes. All right, that's all for today. I'll see you next time.